From the crossroads of America, we're at the center of Indianapolis, Indiana, as we get a look here at Lucas Oil Stadium. Joey Sly is going to have the honor of getting us started. And it's time to close an exciting week of football here on Monday night. And this drive will start inside the 25. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Here's ETN to begin the drive. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. That's George Karlaftis who got there for the stop. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Good. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Hey, alert 33. What's up?
ETN again. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable third down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
First down, and they go right back to him. Across the 45 and still going. And he's brought down at the 44. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, you get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Alert, 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 alert. Regular, regular, hurry, hurry. Regular, regular, regular. Done.
They go right back to ETN. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. Good. What's up?
From the gun, ETN gets it. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down.
King.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Real.
Receiver in motion, headed right.
Done.
3rd and short, Mayfield. His first throw is an interception. And he makes the house call. It's a touchdown on the pick six. Just tried a little bit too hard to get that third down conversion. Brock wanted so badly to keep that opening series going, and that one cost him.
Yeah, I think it's less, Kate, in this case about the throw and much more about crediting the defense who was ready and willing to be opportunistic. Not just knock that ball away,
Yeah.
They wanted to take advantage of that opportunity, and they jumped on it.
That's up and through for the point after. And the Colts will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Starting from the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, a give to ETN. And that's good for a gain of 5. Zaire Franklin there to make the tackle.
Run.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Alert!
Play fake, it's Mayfield. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. Third down, 1 yard to go.
Good. Up, jump.
And he'll go down, it will say right at the 39-yard line.
Hurry.
Offense up to the line fast.
Run. King.
Slot man in motion right. First down, here's Baker. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Working quickly here.
Alert! Watch out!
Mayfield on 1st and 10. Olave with the catch. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line.
Regular.
Offense in the hurry up here.
Hey, alert! Point it right. Up, jump. Hey, alert! Pistol. Done.
Baker now from the gun. Throw right side, cut by Olave. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That's just... Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
King. Set.
Here's ETN on first down. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No gain on that play, and this is how we'll end the first quarter. That's the end of our first quarter. 3 more to go still on Monday. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They'll have second down as they look to continue this good drive. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped.
Point it right.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Run. Watch out!
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Real. Watch out!
Connection made. Travis Etienne. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1. A gain of 5, Brock, and now they're going to have first and goal.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Hey, alert 33. Set. Stop.
Etienne will not score, and it's not going to get back to the line either. I think he lost close to 3 on that play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's second and goal.
Set. Alert. Regular. Watch out!
Off the play fake. Here's Mayfield. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys tie this game 7-7. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. First and 10 now from the 30. Richardson throwing to start out. That throw finds Jamar Chase. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Go.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete. Couldn't make the connection, was looking for Ladd McConkey. And it's going to be 2nd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
70 Lion. Ready. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Shut up.
Richardson on 3rd. To the sideline it goes. He makes the play. Pass caught. Both feet are down. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
Kate, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page, because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
Go, Reed. Go. Ready.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Let's go.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Short throw to the sideline, partner. Normally works for them, right?
Yep.
But a cornerback lying in wait that time jumps in to make the pick.
Those sneaky corners, Kate, you always got to keep your eye on them. Offenses love this area of the field because they're easy completions. But as a QB, you got to use your eyes. You've got to look that corner off. Otherwise, he's going to jump the throw and get that easy INT.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Regular.
Mayfield now from the gun. Into the hands of Olave. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock still running. Baker now off the play fake. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Point it right. What's up?
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Hurry!
Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock still running.
Run. Real. What's up?
1st and 10, it's Mayfield. Throw complete to Lamb. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Up.
Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock still running.
Hey, alert 33.
From the 41. Escapes the pocket. It's taken in by Lamb. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Man, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the 1st down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Real. What's that?
They'll run. ETN crosses the goal line for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys get some late points and the lead. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Setting up the running back screen. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
18, Pioneer. Set. Hut.
From the 38. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the 1st down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
On the set.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Maverick, 60 Maverick. Go. Mustang 19. Hurt. Right there, hurt. Check, Bobcat. Set, go.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. He's going deep. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Cowboys will start with it in the 4th after an interception to end the quarter. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
King. Done.
1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Alert. Point it right. Up. What's that?
Throwing again is Baker. Rolling out to his left. Throwing on the run. Big gain downfield. That goes for 36 yards. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Following that last play, want to keep that pedal down. 1st and 10 from the 45.
Watch out!
Play fake, it's Mayfield. Throw left side, complete. And he reaches the 30 before going out of bounds.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. From the left hash, this is from 47. Gay's kick is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go, here we go!
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Let's go now! Go!
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. This one falls incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
79 Bronco! Ready?
Throwing from the gun here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth.
Set! Hey, smash Bronco! 7 Pirates! 7 Pirates!
Receiver in motion, going left. They'll throw again, Richardson. They can't connect as the coverage comes through with a fourth down stand.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Regular! Red. Watch out!
They'll give this up the middle to ETN. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
And they've got themselves another first and 10.
Hey, alert, alert! Alert, alert! Hey, alert, alert! Alert, alert! Pistol. Cut!
Working inside the red zone. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Good. Watch out!
Inside handoff goes to ETN. And he got what he could there, only to the 14.
Hurry!
Offense up to the line fast.
King!
They'll motion Lamb right.
Done.
Third down, here's Mayfield. Catch is made in close. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1.
Point it right. Pistol. Watch out!
And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. No gain for them, and now it'll be second and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's second and goal.
Watch out!
And he's in for the touchdown. The Cowboys push their lead further to start the half. Baker Mayfield, the touchdown. For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys take a 3-possession lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Richardson back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Ooh, a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards. So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards.
Hold it ready.
Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5.
Ready.
Here's Richardson. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Shut up. Hurt. Ready.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. You get a pick-6. You get a pick-6. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
A highlight? You're going to call a pick-6 and multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys make it a 24-point ball game. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go, shot. Ready.
After the pick, Richardson back to the air. And no look there, and that throw falls to the ground.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Ready, ready.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Throwing the out route, complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 22 on that one. And it'll be first down, Colts. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. That's going to be caught by Mitchell. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Go. Check go.
From the gun, Taylor. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. It's Kenneth Murray on the tackle. They'll need 4 to convert now after no gain on 2nd down.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Here we go, here we go.
Throwing from the gun. Short pass brought in. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Taylor. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
Ready, set.
Only 1 quarter remains in our... Second down now, 7 to go.
Set. Go.
To throw, Richardson. The throw is caught. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Set. Ready.
3rd and just 2 to go.
18 Cardinal. Ready, ready.
Shotgun, hand off to Taylor. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1.
Come on, set!
Trying to throw for it with Richardson. He's got it! And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Oh, I love 4th downs. It just brings out the very best, and you get to see how you handle the most pressure, and it turns out, well, they handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal.
Steady!
Throwing now, Richardson. And he takes it in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts making the scoreboard look a touch better. Now the Colts leaving the offense out there. They're going to try for 2. He's throwing for it. And he makes the catch, so hope not entirely extinguished just yet. Still a little glimmer remaining as that makes it a 2-score game here late. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Fielded at the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Run. Regular.
Man in motion headed right.
Watch out!
Mayfield on 1st and 10. Into the hands of Olave. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Let's go!
Working quickly here.
Up. Rail. Hey, alert 33.
1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Hey, alert 33. Yep.
Running it after the penalty. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
Big time drive. Let's go, boys. Let's
Offense in the hurry up here.
Alert.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out.
Watch out.
3rd and long, Mayfield. Forced out to his right. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st.
Let's go.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Cowboys nearing their 6th win this season. They still need 10, but the offense getting set on 4th down.
Set. Alert. Run. Kings. Point it right. Done.
Here we go. It's Mayfield. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And they get a touchdown. Defense scores and gives them some small hope here. Well, they had to try something there on 4th down, but that throw played right into what the defense was anticipating, Brock, and they make it hurt that much worse by taking the turnover back for 6.
Hey, I'm all for these great group celebrations, and, I'm not Captain No Fun, but one of these times I'd like to see that player run that football over to the D coordinator who predicted that play was coming and really made the right call to create that opportunity.
We'll see what the Colts do facing a huge two-point conversion attempt. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. And this is going to be cut for two, so some fight left in them. Love it. It is back to a one-score game. Okay, partner, in that spot, you know you got to go for it there. Make it a one-score game. How do you come up with a call that works when that defense knows from the start of things that you're going for two?
Because, Kate, we're talking about practice. Yeah, we're talking about practice. You actually practice those plays, and you come up typically with 2 or 3 two-point conversion plays every single week. You practice them, you rep them, so when it's called like that, you're ready for the moment.
Still some time left. Most of the 2 minutes remaining. They need to get this onside kick back. And the Cowboys managed to recover the football. Needed to try it. We all get it, but didn't work. Still now have those 3 timeouts to fall back on.
They did need to try it, but I think there is a school of thought of, hey, also kick it deep with those 3 timeouts. So now your defense can't give up a yard. Right now, you've really burdened your defense to get a quick stop, a quick stop, a quick stop, and make sure they do not give up any yardage to this opposing offense.
Let's go defense.
Hey, alert, 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 alert!
They send a receiver in motion right.
What's up?
After the pick, here's Mayfield again. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
What's up?
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. He's on the move.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
Setting up to pass. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Hurry up offense now as time runs down.
Hey, alert 33. Hurry, hurry. Cut.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Buys time, rolling right. It's taken in by Lamb. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Back to throw. He brings it in. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Point it right, 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 point it right. Up, up. Hey, alert, 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 alert. Done.
Here he is to throw. And that is the catch that should end this game and seal this win. Touchdown. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. So after thinking it over, they're lining up for two.
Good.
Putting a receiver in motion.
That's hot.
Mayfield to throw again. Nothing doing on that two-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return.
Let's go.
Now at 4 seconds left, we've got a timeout. Not that the final play is going to change the outcome, but we will get one more snap. This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest.
Ready, ready.
One final shot here. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Deron Bland has it. And the Cowboys make one of their best plays at the end, coming up with the interception on our final snap of the game. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. And just a week after being soundly defeated, they're back out there playing a much better brand of football. Short memories prevail, Brock, as they move past that loss and get back to some winning football.